Radio 1. Pete Tong. 15 Minutes of Fame.
And we're joined tonight on 15 Minutes of Fame by Pleasurekraft. Firstly, Kalle in Sweden. Say hi.
Hi.
And Kave in Washington.
Hello, world.
It's quite odd, Kalle. The two guys, thousands of miles apart, are trying to forge a kind of style. So, did you have a discussion about direction, or is it would you both found yourself going out in your hometowns, cities, liking the same thing?
I mean, what we liked music-wise and different producers we like were pretty much the same. Sure, we had some of our own favorite producers and stuff, but mostly it was easy. It wasn't like a battle of what kind of sound we wanted or stuff like that. It was kind of just came naturally. And
were you both clubbing? Were you both going out? Were you both DJing?
I was DJing first, and then kind of got into production. I think Kalle was kind of the reverse of that.
Okay, and major influences on you in the early years?
James Holden, for example, is one of my heroes production-wise, and I know you can't hear it in our sound when we produce, but William Orbit, UK producer, pop producer, also a big influence. And
he listens to this show. He wasn't always a pop producer. He was a much more experimentalist. You go mad.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, Kave, what about you in Washington? Were you a deep dish groupie?
Well, I mean, you can't be in DC and not know Ali and Sharam really if you're in this industry. So obviously, listen to their stuff. And as far as DJing goes, I mean, for me, and still to this day, I mean, Nick Fanciulli is to me still, I think, an incredible DJ. I always, whenever I see him, he never ceases to amaze me. We were really fortunate with Tarantula. He was actually the first person on the planet to get that record and to play it. And so it was kind of like for us, one of our idols playing our track was like, wow, maybe this is the start of something great.
Okay, Kalle, we touched on Tarantula there. That's the record that the whole world got to know about you very quickly. Just tell us how that tune came about.
Kalle kind of came up with this hook. We kind of built the song around that, and it was, I don't know, it was just kind of like, this is such a strange off-kilter record. People are either going to love it or hate it. So to reach the upper echelons of Beatport the way that we did was just a shock to all of us, and we're, so thankful still.
Well, it's playing in the background. It truly is your Lady Gaga moment. It's so strange. I won't ask where you got it from. 15 Minutes of Fame on a Friday night. I'm now handing over to you guys, Pleasurekraft. You've chosen 3 records, one you made, one you remixed, and one you like. So, Kalle, kick us off with the one that you've made.
What we made is called Carney, and it's pretty poppy, yet cool tech house track. It's released on Great Stuff. Yep.
Here it is.
BBC Radio 1. Pete Tong. 15 Minutes of Fame.
Barney from Pleasurekraft. I have Kave and Kale from the band, from the group, from the whatever you call yourself, right here on 15 Minutes of Fame on BBC Radio 1. They're in 2 different countries. It's confusing me. We'll move on to remixes. You've done a few. We've been slamming your Saeed Yonan remix, which I think is brilliant as well. I think you've come up with another masterpiece there. How do you approach a remix? Kave first.
Like we do with most remixes, I mean, we try to kind of take one element that we can really sink our teeth into and kind of use that to create a hook, hopefully, and come up with something completely different, especially like with the La La Land remix. There's no way we were going to do a remix that was going to even try to compete with the original because it's a classic. It was just creating something completely different that people could listen to on its own terms.
Well, I think
that
with
was
that,
the only way we were gonna,
Well, I think with this, with the Saeed tune, you've created a bit of an anthem for the summer. I bet money that'll be playing still in August and September. A bit like Tarantula was, actually. One more question, Kale. Is it intimidating remixing someone you admire?
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, you don't want to make trash of a good original, And my way of thinking is, this track, if you get a track that you're going to remix that's amazing, you just, do something completely different. You don't even, listen to the original and think of, what can I do with this? Just get the parts and just do something completely different that doesn't even resemble the original. So you set it apart from the original, so, yeah.
Okay, more evidence of that then. Kave, introduce your remix here. What's this?
So this is a remix for 2 of our buddies, Miles Dyson and Aaron Sun, 2 German guys that we've been friends with. We affectionately call them the Swabish House Mafia. But this is a track, it's a bit bigger, more techno-y for us, but the original vocal sample in the original track was just so strong that we're like, we don't even need to do the usual vocal thing that we do, which we kind of are now known for. So let's just kind of change it up a bit, go for this bigger, slightly techno sound. And yeah, that's Zulu.
Here it is. Was Zulu, Miles Dyson and Aaron San on Suicide Robot, the Pleasurekraft remix. The guys are on 15 Minutes of Fame. Kale's in Sweden, Kave in Washington. It's the first time we've done this on the radio. I've got to ask you the question, have you ever met?
Yes. We met for the first time at Winter Music Conference a couple years ago, and then
you were already a partnership then? No.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
and then we spent the entire month of January together in the studio.
What about if you didn't like each other? What about if you didn't like each other?
That was a chance we had to take.
No, I don't like it.
It was blind date.
It's not going to work. No.
It only works long distance.
I want to eat Italian. I want to eat steak. I want to eat, whatever. Anyway, so what does the summer hold for Pleasurekraft? You going to get together again?
I mean, when we're not in the same city together, we're kind of sending files back and forth the old way, but luckily, because of the success that we've had, we've kind of both been able to quit our day jobs, do music full time, so we can spend more time together working on music and touring.
All right, leave us with the track you like.